Hey guys, so I thought I'm gonna make a little bit of a kind of like a beat video. Like, I'm not really gonna go in depth on what I do, but kind of just showing you the process of how I make a beat, how I do it. So I kind of have like some drums ready and I have some chords ready. So the bass line of the beat is done, and now I'm kind of doing some little touch-ups that are gonna be, yeah, like making the beat nice, right? Like, I haven't added any bass yet, and I'm gonna add a lead synth and maybe some background vocals and stuff like that. So I just wanted to invite you guys to kind of join me in on this, and I hope that you enjoy this. And yeah, let's go. So this is the bass line that we have already. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Oh, yeah, baby, you sing like you're coming up. And now I'm kind of picking a synthesizer that I wanna put a lead synth in. I don't think this sounds, it sounds dope, but I think I'm gonna pick a different one. That's too hard. Oh. Gotta take care of my ears. So this is sexy as fuck, man. Let's listen to it in context. Yeah, now I think of a line that would be cool, and then I try to translate it into like sound. So I'm like, baby, you simmer now, come around, no one knows, simmer down, dun 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 dun. Baby, you so juicy, you come with me and we fly so da 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 da. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. So I'm gonna change this. That might be cool, but let's have a look. Baby, you feel like you do say, I don't want no to say. Baby, you feel nothing like me. I maybe change it in the end, but I kind of like to go with a melody, then just add different things and then take them out afterwards again. Hey, baby, you coming to know? I come with baby, she coming to know. They wanna know. Okay, I'm actually gonna open the screen capture thing now so that you guys can kind of like see what I'm doing. Let's do this. OBS Studios. I'm super thirsty too, in many ways. So here we go. Auf non-stop then. Let's go. You know this is running out of battery, but I don't give a fuck, because I bought new batteries. So dude hit me up who wanted some advice on producing. So yeah, I told him to call me on Snapchat, and he was supposed to call me now, and I thought I'd film the call so maybe you guys get some insight. Come on. Hello? 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 Now I'm... Yo, what's up? Mm-hmm.
I've never really done anything electronically. I've always played the drums or played the piano and then, you know, like recorded it and try and rap bobs and stuff like that. It's crazy.
So you know you're musical, like you know how to play keys, you know how to play, you got rhythm, you know how to play drums.
I notes. I've been playing music since I was 7.
Cool, man. So you got a good point to start. I feel like all you really have you started yet? Have you like recorded a beat or tried to make a beat yet?
Yeah, I actually have. I've been trying to.
I feel like the way I'm gonna be most I'm gonna be able to bring you the most value is just like maybe give you insight on how you can learn producing, because I'm not gonna be able to like teach you producing, but I can tell you how you can kind of like cut your learning curve. So
Anything helps.
yeah, so basically what I would do is always just like how I started was I picked up FL Studio just like you when I was 16, and then I just started making beats. I played saxophone prior to that, and always had like a very good rhythm, and my first beats sounded like bullshit. Like they really sounded like shit. Like they sounded so bad, and I felt really frustrated too, because I didn't know how to kind of like make, because I always had these good ideas, right? I had these great ideas for beats, and I was like, oh, I want it to sound like that, and then I would start the beat, and I know your frustration because it sounds like crap and you just can't make your vision reality, right? And what only really thing that you can do is just being patient. I mean, you really want to kind of reverse engineer where you want to be. Like I definitely want to be a really high-class producer who works with great people and who builds a cool hip-hop community, right? So that's where I want to be. I don't know where you want to be, if you want to make money making beats, or if it's more like a hobby, or if it's just a skill that you want to learn. Then you just gotta reverse engineer where you want to be sound-wise. Look at the people that you kind of want to have a sound like, and then what you do is you basically spend a lot of time on YouTube making beats like them. And I don't think it's copying, because it's a different thing. You copy people in the beginning, but along the way you pick up so many things that you eventually have your own style. And you all like, everybody's always like, oh, I want to be so unique, I want to be so unique. I mean, I don't want to say that I have a unique sound, but I think I definitely have an own sound, kind of. I changed my style up quite a bit, but it's always an origami beat. And I copied the shit out of people. I still copy the shit out of people, but then I drop things and I add things and I mix it up, so I have a skill. So never feel bad for like kind of like trying to do the same thing as somebody else does, because that's just learning, and I feel like that's how humans learn. When you're a kid, you're not like concerned that you copy your dad walking. Like you want to walk how your dad walks, because that's how you learn, right? And then that's actually a good analogy, because when you fall down, like when a kid falls down, the kid doesn't cry and is frustrated and shit. It just fucking stands up and laughs. And that's how you kind of have to view producing. If you produce music, what you really want to do is you want to make shitty music. Don't be afraid to make shitty music, man. And really just dig through it and dig through it and dig through it. Adapt and learn, and look at people that are really good and figure out what they're doing sound-wise. Because I can tell you there's no big secret to this. Literally, the only thing that you really need is ear and shit tons of practice, man. And that's it. Now, what I really want to do is, like, that's really rah-rah, I get it. What I want to do is also give you a little bit of practical advice. So I find that if I tap out the tempo, I'm doing really well. If I start with the melody and not with the drums, I'm doing really well. But those are all just pointers. Those aren't really rules, right? Another one is really what I like to learn is, I mean, if you can play keys, that's incredible. I don't know shit about keys, and I just like taught myself like all the music theory I know, which isn't much at all. And I really just play by ear. And what Howard really suggests you to do is like just make beats like every day, even if it's just a sketch. Like just sketch out ideas, like make a drum loop and then put a melody on top of it. And in the beginning, if I could go back to, let's say, my 16-year-old self when I started producing, I would definitely tell myself to spend more time learning. So just spending more time on YouTube, actually learning how to make beats, building a great foundation. You already have a really good foundation with keys and drums, but expanding on that foundation, going in, cool, man. Yeah, I like those artists too. And I feel like if you want to make hard, banging beats, like on how I made that beat was basically, I think I started with the drums on that one. So I found some cool drum samples, and then I like programmed in drums and made like really hard drums, and then I layered like the trap drums with a classical drum loop, right? So there's the normal trap drums which are in half time, but then there's also drum loop underneath it that is in half time, which gives it more texture. And then I sound designed some sounds in great plugins, for example Zerum, Omnisphere, Gladiator, Nexus, all kinds of plugins, man. Like there's so many. If you type in top 5 plugins, you're gonna find those. I find Massive really good. So Zerum is my favorite plugin. I can write it to you. Serum is my favorite plugin to kind of like do sound design for electronical sounds. Learning chord progressions, sound design, and different drum patterns. Learning about different techniques like side chaining. That's a cool technique. Okay. I should really turn this into like a blog post or something. Side chaining is a dope technique that I use a lot. I use a lot of, well, the drum sound 808 is cool, and then I sometimes layer that with different bass. Oh yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I add multiple basses on top of each other, and then I just mix them so that they, yeah, there's freaky shit that you can do, man. And yeah, honestly, I would really just like make beats every day. Like that's really the biggest piece of advice I can give you. Also, what really pushed me was getting really high quality sounds, like making sure you have cool drum kits, good plugins, right? Like if you're using Cypress, patient, and just keep working and just be happy about what you make and the progress you make, and don't compare yourself to other people, because yeah, there's just freaks out there. Like we're all just like doing this every day. And I mean, I don't know if you play football or if you do sports and stuff, but if you're just starting out, you can't just look at somebody who plays in the NFL and dude, like, yeah, that's cool. So all I can really tell you, man, is just keep working and just work on it and listen to it critically. Like, don't get lost in your own sauce, but also at the same time be like really happy about what you just created. You know, just make music that you like and just do it a lot, and then you're just gonna get there. And then obviously always research the best plugins, go through every extent you have to get them, and yeah, just do that, man. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really can tell you, man. Have you got any other specific question? Because otherwise I'm just gonna pop into some beats.
Nah, bro, you can hop into your beats, man. I appreciate you taking the time, bro.
Thick, man, no problem, bro. And yeah, if you ever have questions, just like shoot me a text or something. Okay, see. Yo, so that's pretty much what I really only got to say to all producers out there. I mean, I'm no expert at this, and I'm still learning, man. I consider myself a student of this, and all I can really say is just stay patient, man, and just keep working hard on it. Build a great foundation, learn music theory, learn sound design, learn about drums, how to program them, and really train your ear to have a good ear. And then it's all just about doing the work, man. There's no secret to those beats. It's not about a plugin. I have all the plugins all great producers have, and I still don't sound like them. It's about how you use your resources, right? Some people can have a fucking stick in their hand and they're super deadly, and if I have a stick in the hand, I don't know, I'm not deadly at all. Like, it's how you use your resources.